Welcome to day 7 of our Be a Better You annual challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and today we're going to apply a tool, one of my favorite tools. I actually learned the 5 whys exercise probably back in the 1980s or early 90s, end of the 80s, early 90s, and I applied it over and over and over again throughout the course of my lifetime until 2020, just January of 2020. Dean Graziosi, if you know who he is, he did a live training on the 7 whys exercise. And he shared something he'd learned it in one of his, 6-figure masterminds. And it was, I can't remember who shared it with him, but I learned it from Dean, so I give him credit. To go 2 steps further, to ask yourself why 2 more times, or however many times it takes, to get down to the point where you have an aha, an epiphany, or a realization that says, that's it. That is my core why. That is the reason why I want the thing I want, or I'm doing the thing I'm doing, or am motivated to keep moving toward the thing that I say that I want when the going gets tough. So I like the 7 why exercise because it gives me the internal motivation that I need to succeed no matter what happens along my journey. So how do you do the 7 whys exercise? It's pretty easy. You can see this was in my early days of learning how to write backwards. 7 whys. What do you want? And then you ask yourself why. And then when you get the answer to that why, you ask yourself, well, why that? Why do I want that? Why is that important to me? So for example, today, as we're doing part of the Be a Better You challenge, why do you want to be a better version of yourself? Why do you want to be a better you? Why do you want to participate in this challenge at all? Why do you want to improve? Why do you want to develop yourself personally? Why do you want to be a better human being? Whatever question resonates and feels best for you, I'm going to probably ask myself, why do I want to be a better me? Because that's pretty easy, straightforward, and simple. And then the first why that will come up is because, and I haven't done it yet. Obviously, I've got it set up in my annual journal, but I haven't done it yet. But I'm going to ask myself, why do I want to be a better me? Why do I want to spend a year doing something every day to become a better version of myself? Well, I want to be an example instead of a warning. And why do I want that? Well, I want to set an example for those I love and care about, those that I coach and interact with and work with on a daily basis, my grandchildren, my children. And then, well, why do I want that? And we'll go down the line 7 times to get to the absolute positive central core reason for you and for me as to why I want that thing. And the cool thing about this exercise and why I like to do it at the beginning of the year is because whenever we think, oh, I'm having a tough week, I'm having a tough day, I'm having a tough couple of weeks because I've been sick, I don't want to do this today, I revisit in my mind my why, and my why always gets me going and gets me motivated to take the next step, right? Maybe not all the steps, or maybe not 3 steps today, but the next thing I need to do today, the next thing I can do today to be a better version of myself, or whatever it is that I want. So today our action item is to do the 7 why exercise. Ask yourself, why do I want to be a better version of myself? Why do I want to improve? And then whatever the why is, whatever pops into your head, write that down. One thing I've learned about this exercise, the more powerful it is, or it's more powerful if you just go with your first instinct, your first gut, your first run through, and you can always do it again, right? Sometimes I don't like the way it shakes out the first time, and so I'm like, it doesn't quite feel right to me. I'm going to do it again. And so then I just go through the 7 why exercise again. And you can use this tool anytime you want to motivate yourself, because remember, motivation comes from within us, not from anybody outside of us or anything outside of us. It always comes from within us. To motivate ourselves from within, why is a perfect question to ask. Always ask why of yourself. Don't ever try to understand why other people do things that they do. Half the time they don't even know why they do it, much less are we going to figure it out. So stick to yourself. This is one of those self-improvement, self-reflection tools that is incredibly powerful when applied to yourself, but it's of really little or no value when you apply it to other people because we're not living inside their brains. All right, any questions about this? Just ask. I've done this exercise literally thousands of times on myself and with other people. So if you need help walking through it, please, please, please ask, and maybe we'll use yours, if you allow us to, as an example for other people to learn from. Because if you're hitting a stumbling block or something, that's what I'm here for, is to help. All right, have an awesome day, and I'll of course be with you tomorrow. Really enjoy this exercise. It is truly one of my favorites.